All right, if you're a developer, you know what I'm talking about. There's this feeling, right? Like the ground is shifting right under our keyboards. The tools, the rules, even what coding means. It's all changing, like right now. So yeah, let's get into it.
So, Andrej Karpathy, and we'll talk more about who he is in a second, but trust me, he's one of the sharpest minds out there. He put it perfectly. He said, it's like we've been handed powerful alien technology without a manual. Think about that. Not just a new tool, not another framework, something alien. It's powerful for sure, it's exciting, absolutely, but it's also kind of terrifying, right? Because where's the instruction manual? Nobody gave us one.
And here's the thing that really gets me. This guy, Karpathy, again, we're talking a co-founder of OpenAI, the former head of AI at Tesla, he straight up admits he feels behind for the first time in his entire career. So listen, if he feels that way, it is 100% okay if you're feeling it too. We're all in this boat. The big question, though, is what are we going to do about it? Okay, so just to really hammer this home, let's be super clear about why we should listen to this guy. We're talking about a co-founder of OpenAI. You know, the little company that gave us ChatGPT? Yeah, that one. He was also the director of AI at Tesla, one of the main brains behind Autopilot. So this isn't just some random person on Twitter with an opinion. This is someone who has been standing at ground zero of the AI explosion. When he says the ground is shifting, you better believe we should pay attention. All right, Section 1, Programming's Great Refactoring. So what is this huge change that he's talking about? Well, Karpathy has a name for it, and honestly, it's perfect. He calls it the Great Refactoring. And here's the core idea, the really crucial part. We're not just code authors anymore. We're becoming code orchestrators. I love that analogy. It's like, you're not just the first violinist anymore, meticulously playing every note. No, you're the conductor of an entire orchestra of AI tools. And your job, your new job, is to guide them, to make sure they all play together in harmony, to create the final piece you have in your head. And this, right here, this shows you exactly what that shift looks like. In the past, being a developer was all about having direct, explicit control. You wrote every line, you knew exactly what it would do, it was predictable. But now we're guiding what are called probabilistic systems. That's a fancy way of saying we're dealing with uncertainty. We're not telling the AI how to do something, we're telling it what we want. And then we have to manage the results it spits back, which can be, well, unpredictable. Sometimes they're brilliant, sometimes they're weird. It's a totally different way of thinking. So what's in our toolbox now? Well, it's getting a serious upgrade. We're not just talking about the usual libraries and frameworks anymore. We've got AI agents that can actually do stuff for us. We've got prompts and context. That's our new language for talking to the machine. And of course, all these slick IDE integrations that pipe this power right into our code editor. Your skill set is expanding. It's not just about knowing data structures anymore. It's about becoming a master of this entire new AI ecosystem. This makes me really curious. What about you? What's the single biggest change AI has brought to your workflow? Seriously, drop a comment down below. I actually want to know how this is playing out for everybody. And hey, if you're getting some value out of this and trying to make sense of all this, hitting that subscribe button is probably a good idea. We'll be breaking down more of this stuff in future videos. All right, next up, becoming a 10x developer. Look, I get it. This can all feel a bit overwhelming. Things are moving so fast. But here's the flip side. Big change always brings big opportunity. So let's shift gears and talk about how you can do more than just survive this. Let's talk about how you can thrive and become what Karpathy calls a 10x developer. First things first, let's just tackle the big, scary question head on. Is coding dead? No, not even close. It's the wrong question to even ask. Coding isn't dying, it's evolving. And honestly, it's evolving into something way more powerful. And that brings us to this number, 10x. This is what Karpathy is talking about. He's not saying that if you adapt, you'll be, 10% more productive. No, he's saying you could become 10 times more powerful. That's the potential prize on the table if you embrace this new world. Okay, so how do we actually do this? How do we get there? It really boils down to 3 key steps. Step 1, you've got to shift your mindset. Stop thinking of yourself as just the author. You're now the orchestrator. Step 2, master the new tools. You have to get in there, play with them, and learn how to guide the AI effectively. And step 3, and this one is maybe the trickiest, you have to build new mental models. You have to learn to think in probabilities, not just in black and white certainties. Your AI assistant isn't a calculator, it's a creative partner. And that means it's not always going to be perfect. Now, let's be real for a second. This is not some walk in the park. Karpathy himself warns about burnout, and it's a huge risk. I mean, the custom AI workflow you spend a month perfecting, it could literally be obsolete in a few months, maybe even weeks. So the real skill here isn't just learning one tool. The skill is learning how to learn, constantly, staying flexible, and not getting too married to any single way of doing things.
Okay, Section 3, the dawn of Software 3.0. We've talked about the chaos of today and the opportunity that's right in front of us, but what about the long game? Where is all of this actually going? Well, Karpathy has a pretty mind-blowing vision for that, and he calls it Software 3.0.
So this is the next big leap. To really get what Software 3.0 means, let's do a quick recap. Software 1.0, that was classic coding. We wrote everything by hand, line by line. Software 2.0, a term Karpathy also came up with, was all about training neural nets with tons of data. Think machine learning. But Software 3.0, this is where it gets wild. This is where the AI doesn't just learn from data anymore. It actively generates the code. It designs the systems, all based on high-level goals that we give it. And check this out. These are the key ingredients of this new world. The AI writes most of the code. We, the humans, just specify what needs to be done, not how to do it. Think about that for a second. We provide the vision, the AI handles the execution. And the craziest part? These systems can improve themselves over time. We're talking about creating programs that are so complex, a human could literally never have written them from scratch.
This whole idea has led to some amazing new terms that Karpathy has been throwing around. My favorites are vibe coding and half coding. Vibe coding is where you literally just describe the vibe you want. Make this button feel more playful. And half coding is where you just sketch out the skeleton of an idea and the AI comes in and flushes out the rest. It's not just a technical shift, it's a creative one. It makes building things more intuitive, more collaborative, and a lot more fun.
So, that leaves us with one final, absolutely massive question. This entire journey we've just talked about, from feeling like we've been handed alien tech all the way to this vision of Software 3.0, it's all pointing to one destination, a world where software can improve itself. So what happens then? What does that future look like for technology, for our jobs, for society? I don't have the answer, but that is the huge question we're all going to be grappling with. Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.